here we go. Day 14 of the Solo Chicken Dinner Challenge. The mic is not in the right spot. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that mic right over here, and we should be good to go. So my name is Derek G. Here we are, the final day of the Solo Chicken Dinner Challenge, sponsored by Samsung. And feels like we were just here because, well, we were just here. About 24 hours ago, I was also hosting this, so welcome. You get a double dose of Derek G right now. So we're going to make sure that the stream delay is working correctly, so I am going to go ahead and just type in the live chat right now. We starting in like 30-second stream delay for the win. So there we have it. Are they going to be doing more giveaways on other servers like Asia and Europe? Hopefully. So basically, if you guys enjoy this, if you're enjoying the chance to win a phone every night, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, give it a like, because that is what keeps the sponsors interested in wanting to work with PUBG Mobile, wanting to work with us in bringing you guys awesome events like this one. So if you're enjoying it, definitely let us know by, like I said, giving the video a thumbs up. So also let me know while we are early in the stream that the volume is good, that my levels are good and everything. I think they are. We are live. Look at that. We've got a YouTube gaming notification on the iPad, so the aspect ratio is a little bit different. I was testing this out earlier on my channel. You can see that now I'm up here, and then we've got the Solo Chicken Dinner thing, and then we have the keyboard cam over here. Double thumbs up for the keyboard cam, which will become the looking at my iPad as I spectate cam. So welcome everybody, welcome. Use random letters or numbers. That's right. No hints, no dropping the password anywhere. It's gonna be totally random. Just good luck. I'm just going to drop the room ID and the password in the chat, and we'll go from there. So I wish everybody the best of luck to get in. There are a lot of tournaments going on right now, so that might mean there are going to be less people watching this, so you might have a better chance of getting in today. Welcome everyone to the chat. 90-second delay tonight. Just FYI. So basically, this is how we're going to be doing it. Let's see if we can get those stream commands up. So first off, this is the Solo Chicken Dinner event sponsored by Samsung, and we are giving away a brand new Samsung S9 phone to the winner of the third game. That is the third game tonight, and that's going to be a solo on Sanhok, the new tropical rainforest map 4x4 kilometer that was introduced with the PUBG Mobile 0.8.0 global update. So that is the name of the game. Let's jump into this, and this is what we're going to be doing with one exception. I still never changed it because, well, we all know by now. Basically, first up, we've got Erangel. Erangel's the first map that was available for PUBG for the PC as well as PUBG Mobile. We're going to be starting on that. We're going to be doing squads, and we're going to be doing third-person perspective. Next, we're going to jump to Miramar, the desert map that was introduced, I think, with 0.5.0. Not sure, but the desert map, that's also a very large map, lots of landmass, and that will definitely favor those who can find those long scopes. And that's going to be third-person perspective, just like Erangel, but it's going to be duos. And finally, the prize match tonight that we are going to be giving away the brand new Samsung S9 smartphone to the winner of, that's going to be taking place third on Sanhok. That's going to be a solo game in third-person perspective. So let's jump over here. This is, again, if you guys watched me last night, you're familiar with this. We're going to try to keep to this timeline. Last night we did. That means that the round 3 match, the Sanhok one, usually opens up around 9:20 or so, 9:15. But you want to keep watching for the whole thing because there's going to be a lot of craziness to be had. Last time we had motorcycles flipping over houses and grenades that were just going everywhere, and it was a bunch of fun. So again, that third match is the one we're going to be giving away the phone. No emulators in the chat, so, or in the game lobby rather, so we will make sure that there are no emulators there. So let's go ahead and we'll get started right now. I will start creating an Erangel match for you guys. So let's go to me. I will say hello to all the beautiful people watching from around the world. Can't wait for people complaining they don't get in. Yep, that's going to be the name of the game. So no password hints, nothing like that. Going to be a random password. It's going to drop at the same time for everybody in the chat. And if you get in, best of luck. hopefully you guys get in, but we're probably gonna have about 1,000 people trying to get in. This is the last night, and like I said, if you enjoy this sort of event, how you can make sure that they do more of these is by giving the video a thumbs up, being excited, engaging in the comment section, engaging in the live stream. That means that, well, hopefully more people are going to want to do this, want to sponsor for exposure for PUBG Mobile, some awesome good press, you know, that sort of thing. I would love to host more of these. So again, give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. It helps me out, helps PUBG Mobile out, and ensures that potentially more of these events will be occurring in the future. So let's go ahead and create a room. It's going to be on Erangel. It's going to be third-person perspective. It's going to be a squad game. And the room password is going to be a collection of random numbers. That's what I'm feeling like right now, so we're going to just have some random numbers. No rhyme or reason why I'm picking them. We're just going to go with that and create the room. Seven Worlds Gaming is also live with a tournament right now. So let's go ahead and I will jump into one of the spectator slots here. And then we are going to go ahead and close up the rest of them. So as you are staring at my forehead, we are getting the room set up, and definitely get excited for this. It's going to be North America. That's the other thing I have to mention is every game is going to be taking place on North America, and that is how this is run. So let's go ahead and we will jump right into it. So Seven Worlds Gaming is live indeed. Room ID and password coming in 60 seconds. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and hide the password right now. You can see the room ID, but it's not going to matter because it's going to be in the chat. It's in the chat, indeed. So room ID is going to be 13862. 13862. Password is going to be 143569. 143569. Just make sure that those are both correct. Let's go ahead and get that. Well, we won't even do the timer. I don't think we need it. So let's make sure that this is good with the stream delay. It's by the time you see this on screen, it's not going to matter because it's already going to be out. We've got Tornado who's posting some very interesting stuff in the chat. Alrighty, just gonna make sure one more time that this room ID and password is correct. And it looks like it is. So let's go ahead and we will spam it out. So there we go. The room ID and password are now in the chat. And good luck to everybody who is joining. So let's go ahead. We'll remove it from the... There we go. And we are filling up very, very fast. We're up to almost 50 people already. 54 people already. And let's see if we can fill up this room. Remember, this is not for anything, just for fun. This is going to be a good warm-up match for everybody. And it is not full yet. Guys, you got plenty of time to join this match. So those of you complaining about the room being full, we've got like 20 seconds going on right now. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. I'm in. Still room. Oh my gosh, we still have slots. And there we are. So now we're full. Now we can check together if we see any emulators. If I kick you because you're on an emulator, it's not because I don't like you. It's just because of the rules of this event, we cannot have emulators playing. So again, nothing against you guys. I know some of you don't have smartphones or tablets that can play the game. Again, nothing against you guys for playing on an emulator, especially the official one, Tencent Gaming Buddy. But it's just not allowed for this event. So let's go ahead. We'll just run through the teams real quick. Obviously, no prize on the line this time, but we still like to make sure that we're following the rules. So let's go ahead and just glance down through all these. We've got not going to be that many pro players. So those of you who want to win the phone tonight, this is probably your best chance because a lot of them are going to be busy with that Seven Worlds Gaming tournament that you saw pop up there. Uh-oh, got an emulator. We're going to kick you, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Terra, though, gets in. We've got a very interesting picture over here. Alrighty. Let's see if we can find any other emulators. So I'm going to look down the chat. I think we're good there. Just going to look through them one more time. Make sure that we don't see any emulators in here. Don't think so. Again, I'm doing my best. If I miss somebody, I apologize, but doing my best to look through the list a couple times. And I do not see any emulators. So let's go ahead and get started then. Let's get this match started and get this solo chicken dinner event day 14 underway. It's crazy to think we've been doing this for 2 weeks already. Oh my gosh. Please do this every day. I wish that would be awesome. We also have another light up here that I can probably turn off because we're gonna get some reflection on the iPad screen from that. So I think we'll go ahead and turn that off real fast, just so we don't have to worry. We'll go behind the green screen. Kill the. Oops. We have lost the green screen, guys. We have lost the green screen. There we go. The green screen is, of course, it's actually just held up on by clamps. So that was pretty funny. Alrighty, here we go. So let's get started now after we lost the green screen, unfortunately, for a second there. Oh my gosh. Let's get the earphones in, the earbuds in, and let's see if we can get this party started. So we've got Almaraz. Who else do we have? I'm gonna watch the screen. I'm gonna watch the delay because the YouTube delay is so great that I should be able to watch the green screen fall down again in real time. Oh my gosh, that was funny. All right, let's switch to this camera then. Let's switch to the playing cam, and we'll take a look at the playing route, which is going to be southeast to northwest over the island. This means that almost everything is in play. You guys can drop wherever you want. We also have some people who are speaking in the plane. We'll just go ahead and mute the game sound just temporarily. I love you guys, but the plane conversations are not always the most appropriate for a sponsored video. So I think we'll go ahead and just mute the game sound until we get people on the ground. There is Hyjin. He is a staple here. And if you guys are wondering how to get into the rooms earlier, make sure you watch my video on my channel. My name's Derek G. I make YouTube videos that hopefully help you guys out. I made one a couple days ago about how to get into custom rooms faster in PUBG Mobile. If you search that on YouTube, I am sure you'll find it. That is how some of these people get into the room, even though the name or the room ID and the password are dropped the same time for everybody. So let's see. Pachinki could be a hot drop. It could have multiple squads going for Pachinki. It looks like that way. We don't have too many going for Razhok. Doesn't look like anybody's going for school. But Pachinki might be the place to be. So let's spectate Team 15 as they start to fly in. Let's turn the game sound back on. I think we're good to do that now. And let's go eye in the sky and actually see where the positioning is, because Pachinki's divided by these dirt trails into a number of, oh my gosh, what is going on? What is going on? There are so many people here. This is ridiculous. We've got squad 25, 7, 11, and 4 in the same collection of like 6 houses. 7 has the right idea, just running away. It's going to be whoever gets a gun first. They're going to be the ones who... they're going to be the ones to take this early engage for sure. So, oops, haha, it lagged and disconnected me. No! Oh my gosh, that was pretty funny to watch again. So, yeah, if it disconnected you, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes the servers are just having issues, honestly. The servers, after this most recent update of PUBG Mobile, custom rooms tend to have like some latency issues and also some issues with there's John Wick. Let's spectate him. He's a pretty good player, only has a pistol so far, also has a Kar 98. Not gonna be very helpful though in Pachinki. I'd imagine. Now he's an S12. Oh no, wait, that's not a Kar 98, that's an S12K. Okay, now he has an S12K and a Kar 98. There we go. So it looks like 7 was able to get together. Remember, these guys are and gals who are playing the game. They are not. These are not pre-arranged squads, so they don't know each other before they go in here. And as a result, you're gonna have some people playing aggressive, some people playing passive, and you're just gonna get a really interesting mixture of teamwork, not teamwork, running away. Hyjin likes to go over to Spawn Island, so we'll have to keep an eye on him and see if he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He does it every game. He does it every game. Basically, for those of you who don't know, who haven't watched Hyjin play before, what he does is he grabs a vehicle, drives over here, grabs a boat, usually off of Kameshki, and then drives over to Spawn Island or boats over there and grabs some good loot. But he's outside the zone. We'll have to see if it works out for him or not. Definitely a funny strategy. So we've got 2 teams who dropped in North George. Doesn't look like they're really engaging each other yet. There's a lot of loot. Oh my gosh, look at Pachinki. We just have to go back to Pachinki. We've got people in pandas hats. We've got, and now with motorcycle helmets, we've got a little bit of everything going on today. John Wick and Sam might be in the same building even. Are they snaking around? Are they snaky snakes? No. Sam's actually just chilling. John Wick is chilling one floor above him. So let's actually follow John Wick and see what happens. He already has a kill. He has a UMP, so it's a pretty good short-range weapon. He has to reload it. But he's got some level 1 helmet, level 2 armor, level 1 backpack, 2 boost items. Nothing all that crazy, but definitely... Uh-oh, he's taking shots through the window. John Wick is a good player, but he just took a number of shots through the window. Very nice engage there. Member of Team 25 gets knocked as he's trying to reach the 3-story, which has 2 different teams in it. So what is going on in Pachinki, guys? This is crazy. Oh, so we've got Rex 905, who's actually in the hidden spot of Pachinki. So those of you who don't know, another video I made a while back now shows the hidden like little sniping section of this building. It's not the easiest to get into for sure, so he might be safe there for a while, but a single nade could definitely own him. So we'll have to keep an eye. Here is DSPR. Whoa, there's smoke. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire, but in this case, where there's smoke, there's Rex. So we've got John Wick, who has not died yet, and he actually gets revived. Man, I'm surprised they got the revive off. So we've got members of 11, like I said, 11, 4, and 7, 8. Oh my gosh. Man, Pachinki, definitely the hot drop to be in. So is there another squad or duo match next round? Yes, the next round will be a duo match on Miramar. So it's going to be third-person perspective, duos on Miramar. Here we go, guys. I am here. Welcome, Bandito, to the chat. We've got engaged now between 7 and 11. So 7, 11, getting crazy. Got 4 members of 7, so 3 of which are still up, and of 11, I think we only have 2 members. They're rushing the house. They get a second knock. This would be an amazing 2v4 if they're able to pull it off. I think they're going to be able to. DSPR jumps out. He sees that 7 is running around, and that is a squad wipe. So very impressive work by squad 11 there. Sam was all the way over in that shed still, low HP, trying to heal up, and Wu-Tang Mike, unfortunately, already eliminated from the game. So 11, man, 6 kills already by DSPR here. And he is now looking over at John Wick, who is in that house correctly, identified that. What round is this? This is round 1, guys. We're just getting started, 8:17 p.m. where I am. The match for the phone's probably going to be starting around 9:15. So I think you have about an hour, but you might as well stick around, watch the action, have some fun. And again, we're... Uh-oh, oof. 11 does well, but oh no, shotgun. Double shotgun shots. Nice pump shotgun by Mind Zapper there, who 11 was playing very well, had gotten that 2v4, and now they are in big trouble. Sam has not healed up fully. I'd imagine he doesn't have the healing items. And Mind Zapper with that S1897, that pump shotgun. Man, just a one-tap both of them. Single, you know, again, shotguns are deadly close range. You guys, like myself included, we like to go for the ARs, the DPs, you know, the Mini 14, all those cool weapons. Uh-oh, has to watch out for bombs. But a good old-fashioned shotgun on a stairwell, that is hard to beat. Bouncing Boner gets a knockout or to the play zone. So let's go ahead and take a look at what else is going on elsewhere on the map. You can see Hyjin is outside the play zone. Like I said, he's over in Spawn Island looting up. Still some good loot can be found there. And here we go. Let's go to Bouncing Boner. Let's see what he is doing. Doesn't have a helmet on. That is not good. Has the bunny ears, but not going to offer much ballistic protection, those things. So he has an AK with an extended magazine. He goes ahead to pick up a frag grenade. Having trouble keeping it together because this is just so funny. Whoever comes up with names, guys, these names are funny. These names are good. I mean, a little harmless fun, I think. And if the game allows it, I guess we can say it on stream because, again, we've got bunny ears are gone. Now a motorcycle helmet. The watermelon, the green watermelon helmet, level 1 has been added to him. And I believe level 1 helmets offer 30% damage reduction. So how helmets and vests work is the level 1, 30%, level 2, 40%, level 3, 55%. That was a bad game. We landed by so many squads. I had no loot. Indeed, yeah. Whoever landed Pachinki. Usually Pachinki isn't that busy. Usually, especially if it's near the middle of the plane route, it's not that bad. But this time, definitely the exception. Lots and lots of people drop Pachinki. So Almaraz is knocked out. Not sure if he's going to get revived. He has 2 members of Squad 1, but they're both pretty far away. So John Wick, actually the sole survivor, as well as Rex. So Rex, who we were watching earlier, who was hiding, is he still hiding there? He is. So nobody stream sniped him. Nobody lobbed a grenade up there. He's just still chilling. He probably sees John Wick actually that way. But they're the sole survivors of Pachinki. They should get a t-shirt for that. I survived Pachinki 2018 because that was crazy. There were like 20, I don't even know, like maybe 25 people who dropped Pachinki. That was ridiculous, guys. Miramar, next map. Let's see how many people drop Picado Arena maybe, or maybe Hacienda. I would think that those would be the hot drops. And we'll have to see if we get a ton of people there again. So we've got AE Yub, who is You're in Trouble, gets a nice knock. They're driving up, but there's really nobody around them. So first zone, forgot to mention, first zone is to the west side of the island. And, this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. When you're knocked out and you're just surrounded by members of the opposing team, not a good position to be in. Nope. And that is a member who was finished off. So unfortunately, Squad 1, they're in 2 vehicles now, but not going to be able to make anything of it. So the reason we were watching Bouncing Boner earlier is because there were other people in the school. They're actually in the pool house, I believe. Yeah, they're both in the pool house. Let's go ahead and you can see the smoke there. So here is Pablo995, and who is his partner? There is Ribo Nugget. So those are the 2 members who are in the pool house looking over at Bouncing Boner. He's looking back at them. This is third person, so you can peek the windows. I'd imagine that's what he's doing right now. He's in the corner, but he's using his camera tool to actually look around, seeing what he can see. You can also probably hear footsteps are close enough that they're going to show up on the minimap. There is Anti-Squads, who is certainly not playing a squad game. Instead, he's playing a solo versus squads game. So his name is quite fitting. He's the only member of Team 19 who's still left alive. Team 17, we've got lots of Team 17 spam in the chat. Let's go ahead and take a look. Christian, I don't know who you are. Where is Team 17? They are not in an engagement, I don't think. No, they're actually just getting good position. So they're in a compound in to the east of Godka. And this is definitely somewhere I'd imagine other teams are going to want to rotate to because it's pretty much center of the circle. So let's go to Anti-Squads, who is solo squatting right now because the rest of his squad is gone. And it looks like actually he might stop at this compound. So we'll keep an eye on whether or not he decides to continue on towards Squad 17. I don't think he's going to. I think he's just going to sit here and rest, get some loot. Also pretty good, also pretty far in the compound. Let's go to Hyjin just because everybody's always wondering, can you do this? Can you actually go to Spawn Island in a real game, loot up, and then get back to safety? It's going to be tough for him this time. He has 15 bandages, 1 first aid kit, has some awesome gear. Look at that, level 3 backpack, level 3 armor, level 2 vest. Has 3 painkillers, 1 energy drink. But that's not that much healing and boost items for him because look at the next zone. So the next zone has been revealed, and yeah, it's pretty much southeast of the current one. So probably not going to see a military close this time. Let's take a look at school as Bouncing Boner, and oh man, we messed it up. Oh well. Unfortunately, Bouncing Boner I think was eliminated, although he did take Pablo with him. So it was a 1-for-1 trade there. He got the knock and the kill on Pablo, but then Ribo Nugget was able to knock him back to the lobby. So that's what happened there. Let's take a look at what else is going on. We've got Squad 1 here, so we'll definitely keep an eye on Hyjin as he tries to make it into the play zone. Usually Spawn Island works out better for players when the zone... Whoa, look at the air. Oh my gosh, look at the air. Into the tree. No. Just slides down the hill safely. Interesting. But usually if the play zone is favoring the eastern edge of the island, that's a very solid play to go to Spawn Island. But this time it's favoring the south kind of like the southwestern corner. Lipovka, somebody just died outside the play zone. That's unfortunate. But yeah, this is definitely not the zone to do that. So we'll have to see if he can make it work or if he's going to have trouble actually getting in there with sufficient healing items to be able to engage some teams. Because, well, the zone's going to be pretty small when he gets into it, if he gets into it. And that means that there are going to be a lot of teams who have already rotated the compound. So if he's low when he's getting into the zone, doesn't have healing items, he's going to be in a really bad spot. He also isn't able to help out his squad, the rest of which I think was eliminated. Let's scroll up there. Yes, the rest of his squad was mowed down, so he's playing for position, but of course there are no position points to be gained through this game. It's a winner-take-all, and just for bragging rights. Let's actually go to 13 and 5. Ash is currently staring at a wall. That could just be a spectator bug. There we go. So we've gotten engaged between Squad 5 and Squad 13. So 13, both of which are 4 strong, but one member, Bad Karma, was, or Carmel, has been knocked. Bad Caramel, maybe? 1, 2, 3, was knocked. And he is going to get finished. So now we're down to a 3v4. Although right now in the building, well, it's a 3v1.5 because King Salmon has jumped, or Simone has jumped out of the building. So Zato gets a knock and then gets knocked himself. We'll have to see if any finishes occur. Some shooting through the window right now. Let's actually follow this player and see if he can get the knock on Lil Nugget there, who is knows where he is. Starts taking some shots and shooting each other. And Lil Nugget does go down. Does he go for the finish? It looks like he's going to. So Dash does get the finish on Nugget. Now King Simone maybe, is knocked, is going to get revived. We have one member of Team 13 who's still alive, one member, Ash, who is currently knocked out. So let's go ahead and see what is happening here. We've got, he's climbing up to the roof already. Very good. He is going to climb to the roof, and we will see as the zone starts to close if they can make anything of this. Because, well, right now, 5 has 3 members left alive. 13 only has 1. 1 is bleeding out. So Ash is still alive. He's still bleeding out. But it looks like King Simone here might be trying to bait him. But nope. No, he's actually going to bleed out. So Ash, unfortunately, bleeds out to the play zone there. And we have an engage potentially brewing here. These guys are just chilling. He's waiting for him to come up the stairs. He knows he's a floor below him. He just went into that other apartment. Here he goes. Drinking an energy drink. Can he get off before Simone here pushes? Maybe. Maybe not. He's pushing in. Here he goes. He sees him. Oh, unfortunately, isn't fast enough on the rotation, and Simone is able to, King Simone is able to knock him out there. UMP lets him down. So let's take a look at who else is close to each other. We've got Tell Stories, who's looking. He's at the point of interest. So this is the point of interest. The completed carnival has some pretty good loot. You don't tend to see players go here too much, though. Unfortunately, doesn't really get that much love. I mean, it changes position every game. Now you know easily where it is because, well, you actually start here. You don't start on Spawn Island anymore. You spawn in at the point of interest. And he has decided that he does not want to take that fight right now. I don't blame him. It's a 3v1 and not a good position to be in. So Hyojin has made it into the play zone. Let's see what sort of gear he has. He has run out of first aid kits, has 17 bandages, still 2 painkillers. Has a scar with an extended magazine on it. And he's just chilling here. He's actually floating, using the corn suit to achieve levitation. That is how you do it, folks. Look at that. Just chilling in the corner. So nothing else happening really, but he might be getting pushed by Squad 18, who's running in here. Let's see if he can make the most of this engage. Uh-oh, they see him though. They see him and get some nice shots through the window. And unfortunately, Hyojin had some great gear, which is now going to be very vigorously looted by Team 18. Next circle looks like it's going to be favoring those who stuck out towards the east of the map. And that includes those in Pachinki, including Rex. Oh no! Oh no, Rex has abandoned his position, hiding in the sniper tower. He could have gone AFK, prepared a meal, ate it, and he still would have been safe. But instead, he has decided to take up residence in the upper story of this 2-story. And nope, he's decided that is not to his liking after spending all game in the sniper tower. These buildings just don't cut it for him. Green roof, is the green roof one gonna suit him better? Maybe. So far, at least, he's decided that he might want to stick it out. We'll have to follow him for sure because he hasn't moved the entire game. If you take a look at his route, that is it. He jumped, he floated down to Pachinki, and that is it. John Wick also hasn't moved much. He was also in Pachinki. He just looted one of the compounds to the east of Pachinki. Let's see if we can find somebody who has had a more interesting game as far as the route run. This guy landed over here in the middle of nowhere. Looks like he drove over there. Let's spectate. This person looted. Oh, look at this person. Dropped Malta, then looted up farm, and is now at the compound over here by the main road. So I was going to say we have a number of squads who still have to make it into the play zone. Oh no, Addy is so low. The boost not going to work. Dashlink. So these are the people we were watching before, Squad 5. Oh no, Dashlink is leaving him? Not going to go for the revive? Maybe. He's drifting. He's drifting around him. He is showing off for the stream right now. He is stuck in his car though. He is stuck in the car, not healing up or not getting the revive. King Simone has also made it here. Looks like he is trucking it. I don't know if he doesn't have a vehicle yet or what's going on. But Dashlink is leaving his teammate. Instead, deciding to pick up Simone, King Simone. So, oh man. I feel for you, man. I feel for you, Addy. Dies to the zone. And certainly opportunity to get revived for sure. But not in the cards. So 17's taking some shots. Let's see what he's taking some shots at. Has the SLR, I think. Yeah, that's the SLR. So with a 4x scope, pretty good weapon. Oh my gosh. Here we go. So let's see what he's going to do. He sees some smokes. He also sees a UAZ with a skin. He's going to take some shots at it. Not sure if he's going to be able to land them. Those are so far away. His teammate Nova Fade is still alive, as is Manny. So he instead takes out the suppressed UMP and decides to run down the hill. Let's go ahead and turn the route off now. We've got, remember, Tell Stories. We're watching Tell Stories before, who has an M4 as well as a Car 98. Here's shots very, very close by of Squad 20 there. As 20 engages 10. So Shadow Magic trying to get out of there, rotating out because Dan of the Dead, Dexter, and Deep all are chasing him away. Decides to instead rotate to that other set of one-stories, yellow one-stories. Don't like these houses. They're so difficult to defend. But here's Tell Stories. He's safe in the next zone. Let's take a look at where the next zone is going to be, though. Next zone's going to be in Pachinki. So Rex, where is Rex now? He's still second story. Let's get some love for Rex in the chat because he has played literally the most passive game you could ever play. Although he did survive, to his credit, he did survive the epic battle that was early game Pachinki this game. So he survived by hiding in a very, very interesting spot, like I said. These sniper towers, 3-story houses, basically. You can climb out of this ledge right here. Also made a video about this a while back. You climb over here and then you crouch and you can go underneath there. You can also climb onto the roof of the sniper tower. It's pretty cool too. Tell Stories gets a nice kill. Oh man, he's engaging. So let's go to see what happens here. He gets another nice kill and a finish. What just happened? Shadow Magic had like 3 people here and they're all dead. And now he's going to steal the car. Oh my gosh, Tell Stories. I'm sorry I missed that, man. That is impressive. Tell Stories currently has how many kills? Let's see, 23. He has 4 kills now. And wow, what an impressive engage, although he does have to rotate pretty far up to the north. King Simone made his way all the way to the south of the zone. I don't know what he's doing. They are driving all which way. I don't even know what's going on. Actually, that's how they're driving into the zone. All right. So they're driving towards the gunfire right now, so maybe we'll stick with them as Squad 18 and 24 are converging on the same compound right now. You can see them coming in. You can see the Dacia. They're getting out over there. Let's go to Iron Sky. They are occupying or trying to occupy that compound. Meanwhile, 5 and 18 are sitting in the farmhouses that are opposing each other. Got a radio tower, beautiful radio tower in the way there. So let's actually just rotate around. Let's do a little or 180 rather. And then we'll get set up for this engage. So Flame Shay from Squad 24 actually gets a nice knock through the window, upper window of that. And now King Simone is rushing in. Let's actually go to King Simone's angle. Does he see where the enemies are? He does not yet. One of them is knocked. Cone is upstairs. He's alive, full health. They also have to be careful because 24 could snipe them through the window too, depending on where they're positioning themselves. He's using third person. He's throwing a Molotov. He lights the roof on fire. The farmhouse is now going to burn down. He better get out of there. That would be pretty crazy if we had destructible buildings and stuff. So he's cooking a grenade. He's chucking a grenade. It bounces off the window. It's in the top floor. Does he get a knock out of it? No, he doesn't. It might have done some damage, though. Cone did. Oh! Oh, no! Cone, with a grenade of his own, knocks out King Simone. Oh, my gosh. What a beautiful grenade from the top floor there. Dashlink also throwing another grenade. Beautiful grenade that's bouncing there. I don't know what that was supposed to do, though. He's trying to kill his own teammate. I think that was supposed to go upstairs, and it didn't. So, either way, he's going to go for the revive. Does he have time? Does Cone know this? Is he going to rush downstairs? That was a beautiful grenade earlier. And we have a number of other teams who are also in this compound. Let's take a look at the next zone. Rex! Rex is still safe. Yay! Show other teams too. Number 16. Number 16 still alive with the stream delay. I don't think they are. So we're just going to do our best. Obviously, I'm going to miss some of the action. But we're going to try to catch as much as we can. So here we go. We've got King Simone, who is now rushed upstairs. And it gets a very nice kill on Cone, who knocked him earlier with a grenade. So Team 24 looking pretty strong still. They have two members. Flamche, who just took a big shot from up the hill, actually. We've got an airdrop over here. What does it have? It has an M249 along with level 3 gear, as is customary. Let's take a look at Team 6. Let's see what they're doing. They're up the hill. They have to move down the hill, though, to get into the zone. So next zone is south and centered. So that's not too hard for anybody to get into. Ribo Nugget is another one who has just been... Well, actually, he started out in school. I was going to say, we were watching him. His teammate got killed by Bouncing Boner. Pablo, unfortunately, died in the schoolhouse. But now he has made his way to Pachinki. So let's watch how these squads rotate into the zone. And we'll try to catch the action. Don't even need a Samsung phone. I'm participating for the glory of the chicken. That is right, indeed. Thank you, BBS General. I've seen you in a number. Derek G rocking some rhymes. Rhyming all the time. I don't even know. We'll try. We'll try. We'll try to think of some funny ones. So here's Tell Stories, who we were watching earlier. Got a very nice 1v3. And now he has pushed up here. The rest of his squad is dead, but he's not going to let that stop him. He is now occupying the farmhouse that we were checking out Team 5 in before. They were the ones who originally drove up here and pushed away that other team. Flame Chase, sole survivor of Team 24, who is over here in the other house that they crashed that UAZ into, came in very hot. Looks like 6 rotated off the hillside, and 14 looks like they are going to be snaking. So we've got a UAZ. I hear it. I don't see it. There it is. So Flame Shade taking the very damaged UAZ. Has to be careful it doesn't blow up. He's taking some shots on it too. Uh-oh. If it catches on fire, he's going to jump out. But oh no, there are people waiting for him at the Harry Potter. So unfortunately, 3 members at the Wizard Tower, bottom floor of the Wizard Tower, pop out. Almost gets a knock on one of them, but 17 able to overpower him. So good game played by Flame Shade, but unfortunately, as the vehicle blows up, that is going to be the end of him. Rex 905, still chilling, still playing passive. Dino English doesn't even see him from Squad 24. And we have Tell Stories, who gets another knock. So let's go back to Tell Stories now and see if he can get the finish on King Simone, who is over in the farmhouse that is now outside the zone. He's bleeding out very fast. He is outside the zone, and that is going to be the end of him. And Tell Stories does get credit, up to 6 kills now for that death. So let's take a look at the next zone. Next zone is going to favor those who are in the Wizard Tower. So bottom floor of the Wizard Tower, probably the place to be, although they are maybe too centralized. They might be taking fire from multiple angles. They have the broken down UAZ there to provide some protection. Once a vehicle is destroyed, you can't damage it any further. You can't shoot through it. So a pretty good form of hard cover. They're taking shots over this way. Looking at Squad 1. Squad 1, these are the people who got into the game very, very early. And they are still alive. Dropping a first aid kit for his teammate there who presumably doesn't have one. No. So fully boosted, going to use a first aid kit and should be good to go. But they have to move. The red zone is going to, or the blue zone rather, is going to close in 5 seconds. So that does not look good. 10-cent ban GFX tools. Yeah, you might get a 30-day suspension for playing with GFX tools. That's the way it's going right now, so be aware. Ellie doesn't have a helmet either. That is not good. So no helmet and not a good position to be in as she is running into the zone. So we've got those in the Wizard Tower. We also have Rex, who unfortunately now has to move. Rex is exposed, and he has to watch out because behind him somewhere here is Dino English. Let's follow Dino English. He's not worried about Rex, though. Even if he knows where he is, he's worried about getting into the zone, almost dying to it. The zone's starting to do a lot of damage now. And you guys know what time it is. In the chat, spam your favorite animal that Dino English is going to be. Unless he gets killed by Rex905, who is no longer playing passive. Oh my gosh, Rex905, I am so proud. You played that entire game passive. You had plenty of time to bake yourself multiple chickens as you were just sitting up there in Pachinki. You actually have 3 kills, so you must have been doing some more. Unfortunately, I missed the rest of your game. But that's pretty good. 3 kills so far, and let's take a look at the next zone. Not going to be favorable, though. Next zone is actually going to favor, you guys know it, the snakes. Snakes in the chat. So, as you can see here, we've got Team 14. They are behind this little shed. They're actually in it. They're actually in the shed. They are chilling in their luau outfits. There's a pan. There's a person not wearing pants. And we're going to go ahead and zoom out of that. But they certainly have the zone and can't win, and the rest of Squad 17, they're going to have to fight a very, very uphill battle here because they need to make it into the zone and they don't have cover. Do they have smoke grenades? This will be an excellent time for smokes. They could also grab the vehicle and just try to ram them. They probably know where they are because, well, there's a UAZ outside it. But let's watch. Squad 17 is pushing to the right side, and meanwhile, Rex is running into the zone, trying to be a bush, but he is going to have some trouble. So here we go. We've got Rex in the background. He is probably not in a good position. He's still running in. But let's watch the squad engage between 17 and 14, because I think Rex actually might be okay if these guys are focusing. Nice nade. Beautiful nade. Takes out the man with no pants as well as the person with the luau outfit. And now it's going to be Rex. Rex versus 17. Can't win, might get the win, and indeed they do. So Rex, well played. I'm glad to see that you, look at that, Mr. Delightful, spamming some little bit of everything in the chat. We've got dragons, we have maybe mice or dogs or something. Daddy saying, Derek G, you're awesome. Thank you so much. If you guys are enjoying the stream so much that you want to give it a like, if you want to see more of these, make sure that you do give the video a thumbs up, because that is how that's how you do it. That is how we get more sponsors to do more events like this. That is how you guys can see the green screen behind me fall down again. So let's go ahead and jump into the second game now. The second game is going to be a duo match on Miramar. So we're going to be doing a duo on Miramar. So let's go ahead, create that room. Oh, we don't want to do an all weapons. We want to do a Miramar. What's that room password, you ask? Oh my gosh, I'm not going to show it to you guys yet. You know me. I'm going to go to my face instead. So let's go ahead. It's going to be a random collection of numbers. What am I feeling like today? I don't have a keyboard cam on, so you guys can't see what I'm typing. Let's go for, I don't even know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this. There we go. We've got some random numbers. We're going to create a room. All right, we created a room. Now we need to jump over here. Jump into the spectator slot. Accidentally look at my own stats. Let's go ahead and close up those spectator slots. Spectate the spectation. That is North America duos on Miramar. And then I think we're going to go to hide password. So here we go. The room ID and the chat are coming. Room ID and the password are coming. Love you, Daddy. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys, for the love in the chat. It's probably going to get a little toxic once Game 3 comes out, but we're going to do our best. I like so much. Unfortunately, that is the way it is. Some of these custom rooms, it's not even your connection. It's just the server. So here we go. Coming. So room and password coming in chat in 60 seconds. Let's see if we mess this up or if the timer works. Here we go. Can I type it in time? Let's find out. Room ID. Got 60 seconds to get this right. The room ID is up on the screen already. It's 15781. 15781. There we go. Coming in strong. What is the password? You ask. I can't tell you guys yet. Actually, I can tell you it's 444765. I can tell you that because it's already going to be on the screen. The room's probably going to be full by the time you hear this with the 90-second delay. So let's make sure we've got that right. Copy and paste it. And the room ID again is 15781. 15781. Password is 444765, and indeed it is. 444765. I think we're good. Give me 2 minutes to start the game first. My game is starting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're going to have to work faster because we are going to be revealing the password right now. Get ready, guys. Get ready. There it is. I'm going to be giving it to you guys, so we'd better get started right now. Boom. So here's the room ID and the password. Hopefully your game has loaded. Hopefully you can get in. People are going to be starting to stream into the room right now. You can see everybody. What the heck? That filled up fast. Oh my gosh, let's scroll down here where it's not as busy yet. People are switching teams. People are trying to get the best people on their duo team possible. And we are full. We are full. Guys, that filled up fast. Oh my gosh, that filled up fast. Hopefully, Julius, your game started. Unfortunately, I had already said the password by the time you said that in the chat, so I could not hold it back because, well, 90-second delay, and I would have said it on air, so there you go. Let's take a look at the emulators. Let's see if there are any emulators. Again, I love you guys. I love you for using Tencent Gaming Buddy. I know not everybody has a phone or a tablet that can play the game, but unfortunately for this sponsored event, no emulators are allowed. So we're going to have to check them out together and see if there are any that we have to kick. Let's take a look. I don't see any yet. Row 1, row 2, and row 3. All looking good. Row 4. What is that? Sorry, WHS. I'm not sure what team that is, but I like the profile picture. Here we go. Mixed with roses. Good to see you again. Alright. I don't see anybody yet. We're still good. Think we're still good. I apologize if I miss any. Not my intention. But I do not see any. So let's go ahead one more time. We'll just do another look real quick. Again, not super important this game, but for the final one it is. So we're going to do practice here. Here we go. Looks good. Still looks good. Got some people swapping out. If your game crashed, I'm sorry. I did not kick you. Alright. Guys, do you think that everybody has downloaded the map? Do you think it's going to happen? I don't. I think there's going to be 2 people who don't have it downloaded. I don't know that. I'm just going to guess. Here we go. Only one. Only one person did not download the map. You need the map. So now we have to check again for emulators. Gosh darn it. That's okay. We'll do it right now. Let's just take a look around. Make sure one more time. Please don't have an emulator. Don't think so. I think we're good. I think we are good. I don't see any emulators. Alright, let's do it. There we go. And we are started. Room didn't show up on my room list. That is weird. The Kingmaker is the one that replaced emulator. Okay. Good to know that. Let's grab some water. Let's grab more water. Already did the live stream last night. Also did a live stream on my channel earlier today where we did some custom rooms. So let's hope that the voice can hold out for another hour-ish. Dan of the Dead. Here is Miramar. Places to watch on Miramar, for those of you who are not familiar with the desert map that doesn't get that much love anymore. Places to watch include Hacienda del Patron. I said that incorrectly. but that is the house of the boss. And that's right here. So that's one spot. Here we go. Smooth scroll down. Second spot to watch. Picado. It is like Pachinki. It's central, but it is smaller, which means that if we get 25 people dropping there, it's going to get crazy. Make it 1, 2, 3. Make the next password numbers 2 so nobody guesses it. That is what we're doing. We are just doing random numbers for the final game. So you guys know, if you're watching a stream, that the password is going to be random numbers. It's going to be 6 random numbers, no rhyme or reason. It's whatever my fingers accidentally push on the screen. This is a very southern plane route. Is anybody going to drop prison? For those of you who don't know, prison where you spawn in has some pretty good loot, but it's very isolated. So let's see if anybody makes the trip down there. Valet de Mar also has some pretty good loot. People are starting to spread out. El Pozo also has some pretty good loot. Also has an arena, same as Picado. Honestly, El Pozo has better gear than Picado. The issue is that it's not very central. So, oh no. Oh goodness. Here we go. Here we go. People dropping for Picado. Where are they going? We get some people dropping Los Leones and stuff too. We have some other places there getting some love. How about Puerto Paricio? Puerto Paricio has some pretty good loot too. Has some crates on it. Can't roll the R's. That is why I have trouble pronouncing these names. Want to do them justice, but just can't do it. Not flexible enough. So we've got a number of teams who are going for the arena. We've got 14-3, and look at that, 9 decides to peel off, instead going for casino potentially. 26 is going for apartments. Looks like they're going to be the first ones to land on the roof of casino, so they should be good. I'm going to vault up here and get some pretty good loot right away. So we've got 9 over here, 19 grabbing the apartments over there by the gas station. Ghost 24, let's go actually over here to, oh, that is not the position you want to be in. Bleeding out, clutching the gut, wearing those pants. At least you have pants on. With the double barrel, beautiful skin on the double barrel, but unless your teammate is able to clinch this for you, you are not going to be able to showcase it in this match. Jumping down, trying to do his best to survive, getting pursued, and finished. There you have it. Some of the first deaths of the game taking place in Picado. The Kingmaker, good to see you in the game again. Fire Sale. Fire Sale probably has some pretty good gear already. Usually pretty decent stuff in casino here. Watch the chat. Entered the correct password, but it says incorrect. Your game is dumb. I'm sorry. If you really entered the correct password, then something glitched on the game's end, and that's just unfortunate. But make sure, guys, that you download the Sanhok map. There's a team called Snakes in the Grass. Is there really? Is there really? Where are they? That'd be pretty cool. Let me know what number they are. Let's go to 2. There's a lot of action in Picado. There's a lot of action everywhere. Miramar, this is how it happens. It starts out crazy, and then it really slows down, and it gets really boring in the middle of the game. So I'll have to tell you guys stories or jokes or try to do something to keep your interest, because Miramar, it's a cool map. I enjoy it. You know, props to the devs. You guys did a good job. It's a very different field than Erangel, but even 100 people, it feels very big. I think that you could have a 200-person map. The servers would never survive probably, but I think that you could have a 200-person match in Miramar, and that would be super exciting. But 100 people, there's a lot of nothing in between these population centers. So what ends up happening is you get the early game action like we're getting right now, which is very exciting, lots of fun, tough to follow around. Here is Flame Che, good to see you. You are in El Pozo Arena, so this is the other arena I was talking to you guys about. Has just as good loot as the one in Picado, just a little more isolated. But that is typically what happens. So Picado starts out, or Miramar starts out super exciting, and then it kind of just slows up. It slows up. The mid game is a lot slower than Erangel. Just a lot of positioning. People, you know, just driving from compound to compound, sniping long range, and that's why I really like. I mean, I like it. You know, props to the devs, PUBG Mobile, for creating maps that are very different, play very different. I mean, this is kind of like the anti-Sanhok, or you can think of Sanhok as the anti-Miramar. They play very different than each other. And then you, in the middle somewhere, you have Erangel, which is kind of still the map that's being used for all the tournaments. And that's just a really well-designed map. Erangel's a really, really balanced map. You have water, you have islands, you have large land masses, open fields, a little bit of everything. So let's take a look at what else is going on. We still have a number of teams in Picado. We've got Death Cannon here. 22. 22 is Snakes in the Grass. Oh my gosh, we have to find them. What? They died. You know why? Because there's no grass here. There's no grass in Miramar, or not much of it at least. There's some grass down here actually. There's some grass down the bottom of Miramar. But so Picado is obviously a hot zone. How about Hacienda? Nobody drove there. It's too far to fly to. So let's take a look if 28. Let's give Los Leones some love here. And the man who is going up. Yes, my favorite spot. The highest you can get playing PUBG Mobile is right here on Miramar at the top of this under construction tower. So this tower is going to be massive if it's ever completed. But he's actually not even up all the way. You can actually climb an entire level higher than this. He wants to grab that the scar there though. So very nice. You can actually climb all the way up to the top, all the way up here. I'll show you guys. For those of you who don't know, I made a video how I forget what it was called. It had a funny name. I think it was how to get high on Miramar or something. Like it's basically how to how to get to the highest spot on Miramar. Whatever it was so funny. And basically, this is the highest spot that you can climb up to, at least as far as I know on Miramar, other than 1 or 2 mountain ranges that are off to the west right here. But this gives you an excellent vantage point. I'm making a joke of it, but this also gives you an excellent vantage point of the entirety of Los Leones. You can see here that if you have a good scope, if you have something like a 3x, 4x, 6 or 8, you have an excellent view. Look at that. This guy thinks he's on the roof. He thinks that he's safe all the way up on that roof. Little does he know that he just got sniped from the sky. Man, that is impressive. You stream sniping? The in-game chat? Yeah, the in-game chat, man. I mean, again, I love this game. I appreciate the opportunities that has provided me. But the in-game chat after the most recent update cuts in and out, at least for us. We're using good phones, good devices. And the in-game chat, hopefully 0.8.5 fixes that, because it's really frustrating. Because the in-game chat's such a cool feature, makes a lot of sense as they're starting to climb down now. The man and the rest are climbing down. Looks like Nitro might get the revive. He's making his way over to the roof. But the in-game chat, it's a great feature with, unfortunately, a very buggy implementation right now. Because, yeah, it randomly works and then doesn't work. And when you're playing tournaments and stuff, that's not cool. You need to be able to talk to your teammates. So fortunately, they have this nice little, what is this even? It's just concrete smokestack or something? I don't know. Whatever it is, though, it's protecting them. So good for that concrete. We also have some shots over here. Midlife crisis, going through a midlife crisis as he's taking shots from who knows where. I don't know. Got an Uzi. Uzi doesn't have an extended, though. So 28. 28 taking more shots from their high position. Not as high as they can get, though. Oh my gosh. We've got lots of love in the chat for that video, indeed. Got an AK. I jumped from the highest point with minimum damage. Yeah, that's also happened. Some people have like jumped from really high places and not taking any fall damage. That's just really weird, but not intentional. So we've got Jvishi, I will say, who is furiously climbing the stairs. It is leg day indeed. Trying to get a view of worst player ever, who unfortunately has died. The worst player ever, or who was the person who won the game? Who was the person from Squad 17? Was it like I never win or something, and then they won? That was funny. But worst player ever, I think, gets knocked or killed, unfortunately. Not the worst player, though, because definitely not the first one to go out. So let's go to the man. We'll take a look as he ducks into this apartment. Let's instead actually take a look over here at Squad 35, who's shooting outside the window and gets a nice knock on LS Bouchon. Bouchon, who was over here, I think, across the street. So you can see still some action in Los Leones. And oh my gosh, what is going on in Picado? There's a party in Picado. Everybody who's still alive is in very close proximity. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. Fire sale. They started out over in Picado Casino. So we fly through the apartment there, get a very nice perspective view of the floor. So we have 3, 9, 47, and 12 in 2 buildings, separated by a number of feet. So 3 is alone. Number 9, 47, and 12 have the full power of the duo behind them. Good job, Derek. Thank you. If you are enjoying the game, definitely give it a thumbs up. Give this stream a thumbs up. I appreciate everybody. Over 500 of you watching. I know there are a lot of tournaments going on right now, and that could favor you guys for the third game, the one we're giving away the Samsung S9 phone. Beautiful play there. Nice duo play, or solo versus duos. And now we have 47 and 12 getting into it. They exchange blows, 1 knot apiece. 12 comes out victorious. So now it's going to be 3 versus 12. Is he going to try to knock them out while they're weak? They're going for the revive right now. He's climbing up. He's running across. He probably is watching the stream. Actually, the stream has not caught up yet, so he is not watching the stream. He's now out on the balcony. How to get the room ID and the password? It's going to be in the chat. So it's going to be in the chat, and like I said, it's going to be random numbers. It's going to be whatever my fingers touch. I have no clue what it's going to be, and you guys will find out when I do. But we've got a looming engagement potentially between a member of Team 3, the solo duo, Team 3, who has 4 kills himself, has an M4 with an extended magazine, pretty good weapon choice. Also has level 3 armor, level 2 helmets, that's pretty good too. He also has a lot of healing items and boost items, so this guy is pretty well decked out, probably from when he killed the other people. And here is, he's going to take shots through the window, gets the knock. Very nice. He already has soloed a duo, and now he's forced to retreat to see if they can get the revive off. Is he going to push during the revive? That is the question. Is this a trick, or is he going to allow him to revive? So, he's now reviving. He hears no footsteps. I think he's going to rush. He's going for it, and he gets the kill. Man, what a good play. What an impressive play right there. That is how you do it, guys. He waits for the footsteps to stop. He knows they're reviving. There's no hacking involved. That is skill right there. Basically, what he did is he got a knock. He knew they were going to probably go for the revive. He waited to hear footsteps. That was the survivor who was walking towards his fallen teammate. Then he hears the footsteps stop. He knows they're probably reviving. He has an opportunity, and he takes it. That was very, very good play. So we have a circle. I forgot to mention that the first circle was south but centered. Second circle is favoring the east side of the current one. And we've got Deadshot here all the way outside the circle. He's running. I think that is a vehicle. So as we... No, that is a broken down one. Does he have any cars? Fantasy League, who is alive... Deadshot, there is a party bus. Okay, guys, he is saved. He has found the party bus. Hopefully, he has found it. Yes, he's running towards it right now. So he should be fine. He has a number of boosts and heals, but he is very, very outside the zone. So here are all the people who are coming from Monte Nuevo, who are making their way to the zone. We've got members of 11, 10, 33, and 46. Let's go to 33, see what they're shooting. Here is Dog Lover. Let's get some dogs in the chat. Some love for some dogs and puppies. Dog Lover 2140. He's got a UMP with an extended magazine. And he is going to be climbing around. So here's your second reminder, guys. I'm also going to remind you, yeah, well played indeed. That was just good aggressive play. Make sure... Typing incorrectly. Make sure you have Sanhok downloaded for match 3. So make sure that you have Sanhok downloaded. It's an 84 megabyte update as Dog Lover starts to get tagged. Make sure you have it. He's still standing in the window. He gets knocked. 15 drives right past with a motorcycle or a buggy. I think it's a motorcycle. Yes, it is. He is ripping up the asphalt there. Look at the smoke plume he's leaving. Oh my gosh. Tires burning up. He's driving over to this nice little warehouse. Also has a very, very common building. These guys can be found all around Miramar. It's also in the next zone, so it's a good spot. Good spot to be at. But this is your friendly reminder that you need the Sanhok map downloaded if you want to play Sanhok. If you do not have it downloaded, I cannot help you out because you're going to get kicked. And I don't want to kick anybody from potentially winning the phone. But just know that that is how you do it. Dog Lover goes down. He was very low. They also get a knock on one of the members, Deviant. So it's Flash versus Jonathan. If I were him, I would probably jump out. You guys can let me know if this is a good strategy or not. I would probably go outside this side, and then I'd run around and try to flank them from the air direction because they're expecting you to pop out of that door. He's also getting his teammate up. They popped the smoke, and he's reviving. So again, this is a time when that member of Team 3 would probably have rushed and gotten the easy kill. So that's a pro strategy for sure. But if you're getting revived, that's a good opportunity to, well, you're exposed to potentially get killed because, you know, you're helping your teammate up. You're not shooting. We got some puppies in the chat. Awesome. Awesome to see the puppies in the chat. Thank you. I'm going to show all these. You got some awesome puppies in the chat. There we go. I think that's just a spam filter that is hiding that. I am not Derek. Indeed, HP, you are not. So, I think that was it. Jonathan is alive. He's hiding. He's hiding in the smokes. He's actually on the air side of the road. I missed him. Wasn't paying attention. 11 is actually taking shots. 11's taking shots at who? They're shooting through at the smoke. Uh-oh, looking for hit markers. Jonathan, they know he's there. They're taking shots, looking for the hit markers, but they have not hit him yet. Jonathan gets a med kit off. He has to watch out, though. He's surrounded. He has people behind him. Jonathan's now taking shots. He's trying to get behind maybe like a little berm or something. I don't know if he knows where the shots are coming from yet. He has a level 3 vest, but it's very damaged. I think he's just going to run. I think he's going to get out of there. Yep, he takes up refuge. He is now a bush, and he is just going to chill here, but the zone is starting to come in. So we're going to have to watch this because Flash and Deviant are going to have to move in with the zone. They do have a muscle car. That's one of the best cars. Powerbang was rocking it earlier. It's a very fast vehicle. It's a fun vehicle to drive on Miramar. But, yeah, it looks like they're just going to drive it away. They're leaving the party bus there. Deviant's going to go ahead and get in. Jonathan has an opportunity to shoot him out of it. He's setting up here, but he has to watch out because behind him, here is Squad 11, or Duos 11. So Jonathan has to retreat. He's now a bush again. He's outside the zone. And he's going to engage 11 here. He doesn't have cover. I'd get behind the tree. Unfortunately, not able to do that. Now, Squad 11 is outside the zone. 10 is able to easily drive into it. And I'd imagine 11 has enough healing items. They're not that far away. So this is a more exciting Miramar game than I'm used to. Usually we have slower periods. But let's watch the muscle car. Let's see where they're going. They're actually driving to the same... Uh-oh. We know who's here. Hyjin's here. And Hyjin gets a nice knock. Single shot with the shotgun. And finishes him off, too. So, Deviant taken out. Flash downstairs. Might chuck a grenade, maybe. Hyjin is angry. He is in the corn suit. He's not able to visit Spawn Island. He has a shotgun. He's ready to use it. So, he's waiting. He jumps in. There's a motorcycle inside the building. I don't know how it got there, but there's a motorcycle inside the house, guys. And Hyjin. And yeah, they're able to take him out. So good job. I thought they were different teammates for a second. Got a little confused there. Team 15 knows what they're doing. Both good players. Glad to see them playing together. And there you go. They got the compound. They held the compound. This is one of those fun warehouses where I made a roof climb tutorial for this. You need a partner to do it, but basically the goal is to climb up on the hay bale, then jump on your partner, jump onto this upper hay bale, then jump on your partner again, and then climb up here into the second story. From here, then you climb onto the outside of it. It gets a little confusing, but you can get onto the roof, and you have a great vantage point if you do it. So there's DS Special. Let's take a look at the next zone. Next zone is going to be favoring dead center almost of the current one, just a little north of that. 43 and 6 are getting into an engage. Let's see if we can catch the end of it. Shadow Magic of Team 6 throwing some smokes out. And is anybody still alive? Their party bus has seen better days. It is definitely not looking too good there. It's smoking, even though the engine, well, the engine is in the front, so it makes sense that it would smoke there, I guess. Not a true bus then. Buses usually have the engines in the back. Let's take a look at 28. He looks like he's pretty high. He is. He's on like the 4th or 5th floor here. Yeah, lots of high buildings in Miramar. Lots of opportunities to shoot from the roof. Looks like a good roof to shoot from until, like I said before, you realize that there are people all the way up there who are shooting down at you. So we have a standoff here. We have a standoff between teams 28 and 4. Zato, who looks like he's alone. Does he have any? No. The Penetrator 9. Good name, but he is dead. He's not going to be able to do much of anything. So Let's take a look at 40. He's outside the zone, shooting out at 23, who has to rotate. Probably going to go ahead and try to gatekeep them. He is alone also. He's going to be it's going to be a 1v2. He sees their vehicle there. He knows that if they're going to be driving to the zone, that's probably the vehicle they're going to want to get into. I need a password and a girlfriend. Well, I can help you out with the password at least. Please update remaining people alive in the chat. We can try to do that. It says it on the top left of the screen, but obviously with the stream delay, that's not going to be completely accurate. There are 34 people right now. 34 people right now. Is the third match solo? Yes, it is. The third match is indeed solo on Sanhok, third-person perspective. And we're going to be giving away a brand new Samsung S9 smartphone. Thank you to Samsung for sponsoring this video. Let's take a look at JS, who has a extended, or at least a extended or extended quick draw on that little vector there. Alvarez, they're just good old-fashioned stare down here. They know where each other are. They're peeking, third-party peeking. They don't want to die to the bombs. They don't want to die to each other, but they're going to die to the zone if they don't start moving fast. Who's going to be the one to snag the pickup truck? That is the question I have, because this zone is going to start to hurt. These are the zones that really do start to do damage if you stay outside of them, especially once they close. We also have DF Special, who's over here. Alvarez making a dash for the pickup truck. Is he going to allow him? Oh! Nice shots with the vector. He knew what he was doing. Again, he was waiting, and now he can loot up. This is a good player. We're going to have to watch this guy. Already has has 7 kills. I was going to say 27 kills. That's ridiculous. Hopefully the blue zone doesn't kill him here, or red zone. That would be so bad if the red zone got him right here. That is curse of the commentator for you. You're like, man, this guy is such good play. He's employed some good strategies, 1v2 strategies, and he's dead. No, fortunately, he's able to survive. So let's take a look at who else is alive, where they're... Whoa, we've got a Deep of Team 1. First one again. Wasn't he on Team 1 last time? Must be very type... He probably has a... So he's finding the room beforehand. He probably has a keyboard. So and he's not playing with a keyboard necessarily, but he's probably typing in the password with one, or a numpad. So that might be how he's doing it. Let's take a look at who else is rotating into the zone. Pablo, good to see you, man. Awesome. Pablo he played pretty well, but he died in the what was it? It was the pool house last game. He died in the pool house to a Bouncing Boner. Bouncing Boner got him in the pool house. That's what it was, or the school, one or the other. Either way, unfortunately, was eliminated. He's outside the zone now, taking single shots with the M4. Nice shots there. Has his teammate, who's also alive, SFXS. And going to pop a first aid. Has 3 more of them in a pretty good position. How much of their delay is there for the motherland, says Ender Nova. Good to see you in the chat, Ender Nova. Hey, everyone, as the iPad starts to dim. Let's take a look for the motherland. How much delay? 90-second delay total. So there's a 90-second delay total, and I could probably confirm that if I wanted to by looking at the screen and doing something funny for the camera. But you guys have to trust me. It's a 90-second delay because there's a 70-second delay on OBS here on my end, and then there's about a 20-second processing delay on YouTube. Next zone looks like it's going to be a little west of center. That means that here we go. Means that we got some people shooting. That's what it means. It also means that everyone in Los Leones who thought that it was going to be a close over that large city, it's not going to be. General taking shots. Sounds like a suppressed M4. Taking shots over at Legacy. Getting a couple nice hits on him. Wu-Tang Mike, who is up on the hill there, gets some nice shots down on that squad too. So that squad, unfortunately, is taken out. Might have been the, here we go. General is running into the zone. I don't think it dimmed, actually. I think it was just the angle. Let's take a look at who's going to be the last one to get in. 4 unfortunately died. We were watching them earlier. Shadow Magic is outside the zone. He's in a muscle car, covered muscle car. One of the best vehicles for sure on Miramar, rather. Definitely one of the fastest ones. Look at that. Boom! Does he complete it? No, he doesn't. And oh no, it is flipping out of control. It looks like it might get stuck. He's trying to right it. It rights itself. Alright. That was close, guys. You always have to worry about that. He also did a nosedive there. So that's the issue with the muscle car. Not the best on rough terrain because it tends to do that. But it's fast. It's very fast. So they're driving in very, very quickly into the zone. Look at that. Doing a little wheelie. Now doing a stoppie. Now they're flipping again. Now they're stopped. Oh, nope. They're going to keep going. 44's off to their right. Who else is getting into this zone? 36 still outside the zone. Interesting. Has to run in. Might end up engaging 28 here. He's coming up very, very close. Where's 28? He's got to be right up the hill. I don't see him offhand. I think he's up here. He's up by the... oh, I love these buildings. Guys, random thought. If you're playing Miramar, make sure you loot these open concrete structures. Nice grenade. Does a little bit of damage. These have good loot in them. Look at that. Thank you, game, for proving my point. There's a level 3 backpack right on the roof. Does the man already have one? If he doesn't, he could have gotten one. He already does. Well, let's take a look at his teammate. Other member of team of Duo 28. The bassist, does he have one? He also has one. Alright, well, if you guys didn't have one, there's a level 3 backpack on the roof. Let's take a look at their route. No, we don't want to do that. We want to spectate them. Oh, no, no cover for him. In the middle. In the middle of an open field. Not where you want to be. Running in and knows their people here. Knows their people at the warehouse. They rush the warehouse. They already have one member of the squad down. They take shots and are able to eliminate that duo. So no cover, but they didn't need it. Ended up getting the knock and then the finish. So good job over there. Is Kunal spamming the chat? I don't know if we have any mods on right now. So if you guys are spamming the chat, don't spam the chat. Be friendly. Let's see what we've got. So we got the man and bassist who we're going to have to move in. Deep is just chilling. There's Pablo. Let's spectate his team. They're coming up very close to Wu-Tang. They have to be careful here. Wu-Tang man who is, they see. Okay, they see people. Uh-oh. Pablo taking lots and lots of shots from down the hill. One of the members goes down. That is, Deep? No, that's actually Deep's. Oh, and now they get taken out by Wu-Tang Mike. So that is what I thought might happen. They were unfortunately pinched. Didn't have the best of position there. And they have to be careful too. Wu-Tang Monk and the rest of that duo have to be careful. Now they're taking shots from the same compound down there. So let's take a look at who else is alive. 12 people left alive now. Which server will it be? It will be on North America. Chat's 90 seconds delayed, so I apologize for answering your questions 90 seconds after you ask them. So we're down to 12 alive, 8 teams left. Looks like the zone is going to be closing. DF Special gets a nice knock with a UMP on Kendricks there. Okay. Here goes Zato. Oh no, Squad 4. Okay, or Duo 4. The Penetrator 9 unfortunately was knocked out early. This guy was all the way over in Los Leones, right? Yeah, he was earlier. That's what I thought. Yeah, he's leading up Los Leones. Man, this guy has been around. He, what the heck did this guy do? This is a crazy play route. He drove to Impala, I think. Then he looted up Los Leones. Now he's over here. Now he's running back towards Los Leones. Wow, that's crazy. Next circle. Let's zoom in now. Let's remove the route and see if we can get the zoom working. DF Special, deep penetration. Going to have to go over here, take a look at what they're doing. They're going to have to move too. The only person in zone 8 right, or in the next zone is Special of Duo 8. So has a very, very large tree. That is a very large tree there. Going to offer some good protection. Has a VSS, but no extended on it. That is I don't know if I would do that. The VSS is a laser, but without an extended, the reload is awful. I don't know if he has a quick draw on it. We'll find out when he reloads, but the reload time normally for a VSS is really bad. Now he's running. There's a Chinese hacker in the game. Who is this Chinese hacker? You guys can let me know. But again, just so you guys know, I can't kick anybody for being a hacker or suspected hacker. I can only kick emulators and people who don't have the game downloaded or the map downloaded. So my hands are kind of tied. If this person gets into the next game and they win the game, it will be reviewed by Tencent or PUBG Mobile. But I myself, as the host, cannot do anything to stop them from playing, as long as they're not showing up as a detected emulator. So we've got 715 people watching. Thank you for the love. Make sure you guys spam that like button because it really helps me out. And if you want to see more like this, if you want to see more events like this, as Wu-Tang Mike is taking major damage to his zone, he has to heal. Oh my gosh, I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't think he's going to make it. No, Wu-Tang Mike is dead to the play zone. And Deep and Team 1 too also dies to the play zone. Oh my gosh, we have to get here, guys. We have to get to this final engage because this game might almost be over already. Whoa, what a insane development that was. The play zone gets deadly this late in the game for sure. So we have the man and bassist who we were watching earlier versus our solo versus duo member who now has 12 kills. Is this the person you guys are suspecting Team 3 is hacking? How so? How so? Did he just get hit and he didn't take any damage? We died. Alright, yeah, we'll watch him. We'll see how he gets these final kills. Spam. Please don't spam this. Don't spam the spam. Dude, you can't spam him. Don't. I set him on fire and sprayed him. Well, he just died. He just died. So, if he was hacking, he was doing a really good job up until the last engagement, and then his hacking failed because he died. So, either way, I'm not sure. But again, it's not my call to make. So if he's in the next one, don't worry. We'll figure it out. So if he is in the next game and he wins, then Tencent will review it. And if they determine that he was hacking, he won't get the phone, and the second place person will get the phone. But as far as stopping him from joining the match, I can't do that. So here we go. The game is over. We will be. Full clip Uzi did not die. Kill me insta with one shot. Let's see how he dies. I'm just watching the stream back with the delay, obviously. I'm watching the stream back right now. And we'll see how did he get taken out. He was behind a berm right now. He throws a smoke. He takes shots from the man and then dies to the man who had good positioning on him. Okay, cool. Actually have the game recorded. Yeah, if he... He's using emulator spell PC. Okay, so room is getting created right now. So let's go ahead and we will go to me. No need to rehash what's going on right now. Don't worry, the final game is upon us. The final S9 phone giveaway. 700 people watching, not as many as normal. So you guys have a pretty good chance of getting in. This is going to be a solo on Sanhok, and we are going to make the password, again, random numbers. There is no rhyme or reason to what I pick here. I'm going to go... There you go. Random numbers. Beautiful. It's going to be coming out on the same time to everybody in the chat as I take a look at myself again. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead, close those spectator slots. And it's going to be going out the same time to everybody on the chat. Room and in 60 seconds. Here we go. All right, I got 60 seconds to do this. Let's hide the password. Here we go. Room ID. If you guys don't get in, don't get angry. Just give the video a like. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but basically the whole point of that is that then the sponsors will want to sponsor more of these, and we will do more. So the room ID is 17842. And with the stream delay, I can't stop it now. You guys can see what I'm typing on the keyboard. So we're going to have to go with it. The password is 955512. 955512. Make sure the room is right. 17842. Password is 955512. So here we go. By the time you hear me saying this, the room's going to be full. Wait a minute. Get ready, guys. The password is going to be coming out any second. The room is full. It's not full yet. I'm in. People are saying I'm in. They're saying I'm in. It's not even there yet. It's not even out yet. Here we go. There is the room ID and the password. We're spamming it multiple times. Get ready. Get ready. Because we are filling up, and oh my gosh, we are full. That is how fast it happens, guys. Nobody had the password ahead of time. Nobody had a hint. You guys maybe knew it was going to be numbers, but those are totally random. I don't know why I put 3 5s in the middle. I have no clue. If you guys want to play in more of these games, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you let Tencent know that they that you guys had fun playing these games, because that's how we're going to be able to do more of these. I would love to host one of these every night for the rest of the world. But obviously, hopefully, if they get some good feedback from this, we're going to get other sponsors who want to do similar events, and we can have some fun. So there you go. Am I left-handed? No, I'm not. I'm right-handed. We have to check for emulators. Let's check for emulators. This is the one that matters. Let's make sure that we've got it. Room 1. Let's take a look at row 1 right now. I don't see any. Row 2, I also don't see any. I do apologize if I miss any, but I'm pretty sure I don't see anyone here. Let's see. Nope, looks good. We've got some conquerors in here. This is going to be a tough game. Even though there are tournaments going on, there's still some good players who look like they got in. Let's take a look at the next row. Looks good. Good. Looks good here. Looks good here. Alright. Think we're good so far. Just gonna take a look around. This is bittersweet. I'm hosting the last one, which means I can't play the game. But I'm excited to see who wins. We got the worst player ever again. Good luck to you. Reigning Sonic. His name is even Hack. He's in the game. Okay. So if he wins, guys, it'll be reviewed by Tencent, but I can't kick him. I can't kick him because he is not on an emulator. Obviously, you can see that he is... We can take a look, actually, if you guys are curious, just for fun here. I'm pretty sure he plays on Asia, right? Or Europe. Let's see what he plays on. He plays on Europe. 7% headshot. Classic third person, first person. But again, this isn't for me to decide. So if he is hacking... and he wins the game, it'll be reviewed by Tencent. Otherwise, again, I have to be neutral. I don't see him using an emulator, so I'm not going to kick him. Let's take a look one more time for emulators, and let's hope that everybody downloaded the darn map, because otherwise we have to do this all over again. We have to take a look again. Said wrong password, sigh. Oh man, well, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and stuff, because if we get enough attention, maybe they'll be doing another one of these or something similar, and I would love to host it. So, let's take a look here. Got some people there. We've got a chicken, Braindead08, taking a look here at the emulator. If I die to the hacker, I'm going to be ticked off indeed. But people are angry at how the password is given out. This is how it's always given out, guys, on the chat. So I don't see any emulators. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's hope everybody has the map, and everybody does have the map. Awesome. Good to see that. Good luck to everybody who is playing. Remember, there's a 90-second delay, so stream sniping is not going to be easy. And good luck. Let's see who wins that S9 phone. No emulators. This is going to be Sanhok, third-person perspective solo. So here we go again. If somebody wins and they're using an emulator, it will be reviewed, of course, or they're hacking or cheating or whatever. It'll be reviewed by Tencent. But as a host, all I can do is kick people who are on emulators or don't have the map. And we didn't see any emulators. At least I didn't when I checked. And nobody didn't have the map. So there you go. This is mostly for North America. This is mostly for North America. Because... can't normally give us a ID and password. They all have 2 devices. Yep, they all have 2 devices. People, if you're wondering how people are getting into the match, they're using 2 devices to get the room ID and the password in the chat, and then they're going in. So here we go. We are starting. Thank you, Derek. How come the room ID and never showed up? Congratulations. We got some people. We're just going to go ahead and hide them. And let's go. John Wick. So we're going from the southwest to the east of the island. People are jumping out. A S9 phone is on the line. Let's see who wins it. Here we go. I see some familiar names. Get a lot of people going to boot camp. Let's take a look at boot camp and see who drops there. I'd imagine that's going to be one of the hotter drop zones, I would think. This playing route allows you to get most places other than, I'd say, you know, far north or far west of, or yeah, far northwest of the island. You're not going to be able to do that. But boot camp, oh my gosh, people are coming in hot. We've got Carol. We've got G.O. Milux. We've got Flame Che. We have a number of others who are already on the ground. Carol is in trouble. Carol is definitely in trouble because there are already people on the ground getting guns. Let's go to spectator view. Let's zoom out. Well, we tried. Thank you, LEM, for having a positive attitude. Like I said, people like you, we appreciate that. Obviously, it's frustrating if you don't get in. But if you guys want to see more of these events, the best thing to do is be positive, because that means it's more likely that we're going to do more of these. So, like I said, I'm certainly willing to host. But obviously, this takes the support of a sponsor like Samsung in order to actually do these events. And the more engagement they see, the more likes they see on this video, shares, views, all that stuff, that's going to make them more willing to want to do one of these in the future again. And that's good for all of us, because then I get to host, you guys get more chances to win cool stuff. So we've got QBZ, which gets the win. The QBZ is a very good weapon, short range, great fire rate. So General takes out Goodyear. We'll take a look at who else already has a kill. I won't spectate anybody for too long. I don't want to give away their position, even though there is a 90-second delay. So that should be more than enough to avoid stream sniping. Let's take a look at the route. You can see, again, everybody's everywhere because, well, hey, Pinon or Magnai, a number of people dropped Magnai. This is where I dropped one of the other days, and it was super, there was nobody there. Mina the Egg doesn't have a vest. Has a level 1 helmet, but doesn't have a vest. Going to throw a nade, that is, I think, that's very optimistic. Nades can reach about 60 meters or so. About 60 to 70 meters if you bounce them. But I'd imagine he's about 100 or so, 110 meters away, so a little too far. But good effort. If it had worked, I would have said very, very impressive. So we still have quite a bit of engaging over here. Mr. Bick over there, 62, gets a kill. Uh-oh, here we go. Another engage between 43 and 51. Is the pressure going to get to him? Is he going to flank? He's coming around. He's back in the building. Outside the building. Jumping around. Doesn't have a gun yet. Oh, no. Ended up looking at the ground. Taking shots. More shots. And not able to get to safety. The door did not open in time. Spectated right into another building. Let's see what else is going on back here in boot camp. Mina the Egg has a UAZ, doesn't want any part of it. Is this the last match? Indeed it is. Why is Mr. Delightful in the room? Is he in the room? I didn't realize that. Probably because he's watching the stream. He knew I was hosting it, but he must have been fast. Again, nobody got any, I mean, honestly, I didn't even know what the password was until I typed it in. So, as I said, it is a random collection of numbers. I don't think he's in the room. Is he? Oh no, Deep already died again. Darn it. That was a fun name to spectate. Some of these I have to be careful on. El Duro Pablo. The very durable Pablo. Number 50. John Wick. Always fun to watch John Wick. Let's spectate him. He's a fun one to watch. He's at a compound, though, that doesn't have anybody at it. Mixed with Roses is close, but that's about it. Mr. What is Mr. Delightful in the... Don't advertise your own rooms in the chat. Mr. Delightful, are you in the chat right now? There's always haters. Indeed. We try to do this as fair as possible, guys. You know. How does the ground work in the spectate? Oh, interesting question. So basically, you can go under the ground. So you can see, look at all those supports. This is how the buildings actually stay up. And the trees have roots. See, look at that. That is a tree root, guys. In real life, that's what it is. Just a, that's a bush root, actually. Not the bushka. That is a bush root. So that's what they look like. That's how they stay in the ground, so that when we get dynamic weather in 0.1.0 in Sanhok, then we're not going to have to worry about trees falling over. So it's the magic of PUBG right there. Look behind the curtain. Trading a level 1 for a level 2. Decides he wants level 2. Nope, he wants level 1. Now he switches back to level 2. Probably a good idea. He's got the UMP. Got a sickle on his back. Has a extended on the Uzi. Look at that extended magazine sticking out of there. Alrighty. Woo! Let's see. What does he have, though? Why can't we... there we go. Perfect. This is Carol. Carol's still alive. Impressive. You did not land here first. I was very worried early. because a couple people landed before you here, but good to see you still alive. John Wick mixed with roses still in close proximity over there. The first zone is closing pretty much dead center, north of center. 57-52, let's take a look over there. The Executioner, is he going to do much executing with that 6 times though? Probably. Boss 76 is hiding in that little shack. Executioner with an AK with a 6 times. Not the best. Why is the game so, why is the frame rate so low? There we go. Executioner, the AK, you have to single fire that with a 6 times. The recoil is going to be too hard to control otherwise. But he's got level 2 gear. Pretty good gear. He's taking shots from Boss. Boss 76. Oof. Takes him out with the UMP. Not known for its long-range engagement capability, but got work done for sure. So good job, Boss there. Raining Sonic. Let's watch Raining Sonic. He's around a lot of people. He sees Kosh Boy, who is driving away in the UAZ. Is he going to fire? Doesn't want to give away his position, though. You have to play passive in these games, or you can play aggressive. You can play whatever way you want to play. But, oh, I mean the ground in the player selection. Oh, I thought you were excited about checking out the ground. Look at those tree roots. Yeah. All right. No, instead, basically what you're asking about is ground. So ground is everybody within, I think it's about 150 to 200 meters or so around where I'm currently spectating. So that means everybody. So if we go here, go to ground, you can see 70, 67, 66. All of these people are around where I currently am. There's 67, 66, 33, 70, 42. So that's what it means. So everybody within, I think it's about 150, 200 meters or so. Maybe it's 300. So it's everybody who's currently showing up. So if I spin around here, you can see all the numbers that are currently showing up. That is everybody who's going to be on ground. Overall is everyone who's still alive in the match. So hopefully that explains that. You renamed yourself, man. I'm not going to say your name, but 20, you renamed yourself. You had a much more appropriate name last night when I was casting you. But I appreciate your affection for Seven Worlds Gaming all the same. Seven Worlds Gaming hosting a tournament tonight on Omelette. But let's go ahead and take a look at what else is going on. We've got 2 people who are very close to each other. Third person peeking. Here is this the guy you guys were worried about? I'm not sure. No, that was number 4 you guys were worried about, who doesn't have any kills yet. It's the last game. Indeed it is. 6 times is useless on an AK. Not in single shot, but in auto, yes it is. Oof! Gets a kill on Ender Nova. No! Ender Nova, fun to watch you. Appreciate you on my channel showing up in those custom games, but unfortunately Oof, who is a very good bot slayer, never mind, I thought this is something else. I appreciate you, but unfortunately Oof is a very good player. Oh, there's Mr. Delightful. He's 35. He has 1 kill. He has a level 3 gear, level 2 helmet. He's in Pinon right now. Is that what it is? Yeah, Pinon. And nobody else around him right now. 88 is the closest. So if we go to ground, like I said, if we go to ground, you'll see everybody who's currently showing up on my screen. So you can see 60, 90, 35, 6. These are all people who are in the area. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, we'll keep watching Mr. Delightful a little bit later. But for now, we've got very close proximity, 79, 80, and 28. So let's see what happens here. They might all just be aiming down at boot camp right now. Who killed John Wick? Oh no, sad puppy. Oh no. I set graphics to smooth and extreme. That is what this should be. We'll check it after this match for fun, but that is what this should be. Who else do we have? We've got this. Last day of phone. Yes, this is the last day. Oh my goodness. Let's just take a look at the chat for a second. Who killed John Wick? I'm not sure. Is there Izzo? I don't think Izzo's here. He could play, for sure. Even the casters could play. Even the hosts are allowed to play. So that's why I was in 1 or 2 of the rooms for fun before, too. Tried to get into them. Not the easiest thing to do. Did not win, obviously. If I had won, I would have given away the phone on my channel. We could have done some fun giveaway stuff, but that's okay. Maybe I'll get a sponsor and then we'll give away stuff. So there's Mr. Delightful. He has to watch out because Lucifer Cross 24 is looking his way. Might be stream sniping, might just know that there's somebody there. Oh, we've got shots, though, over here in boot camp, which Lights Out calls something else, which is rather funny. They add a Y. They add a Y. You guys can figure it out, but That was fun. I was watching Rolex earlier on stream. Here's Carol, who's also still alive in boot camp. How are they in the circle? They're in the... Paradise is actually looking solid for a circle right now. Here's Romanik. He's running in. Let's see if he engages anybody. He's running up on 42, actually. Lucifer Cross gets taken out. Interesting. So you got Mr. Delightful who's running into the circle. Let's actually watch him for a second. Let's see if he's able to... Oh my gosh. Spectator bug. Oh no, he takes shots. He gets behind a rock. He uses a first aid kit, but he is very weak. Took shots from, I think, Kingdom of Kings, maybe? Or 008, one of those players. Are they behind the same rock? No, they're not. Okay. So we get some spectator bugs sort of with the terrain where, yeah, here is QDB. Let's take a look at the next zone. Next zone looks like it's pretty centered to the current one, so not going to really favor anybody. He's throwing some smokes. There's a nade. Is that a nade? Might have been. No, it was a smoke. It bounced. Okay. Never mind, guys. It's just the smoke. And he's going to rotate. He's actually going to change up his position. This is what good players tend to do. They get some shots in on somebody, but they can't get the knot. They decide better to run away or reposition. It looks like he's just running away. But better to reposition versus try to engage from the same spot again. Kingdom of Kings was too far away, so it must have been 008 who got that engage. Nitro, haha, unfortunately gets knocked out and eliminated from the match. Let's see who else is here. Carol. Here's our player who we were watching before, or you guys told me to watch. Not doing anything this game. He's just playing very passive so far. We'll have to see later, but so far he has grabbed some gear. Oof! With another kill. That is a lot for Oof. Let's go to overall and take a look. Oof has 4 kills. Does anybody have more than that? Boss also has 4 kills. Oof and Boss. Chilling. Mr. Delightful now with 2 kills. Let's view Oof. Also one of the last ones. Oh no! What's he doing? He's gonna die to the zone. Oh, he just got the first aid kit off. Oh my gosh, that was so close, guys. That was a spectator bug for sure. Thought he hadn't started it in time. I would have been so disappointed, but he knew what he was doing. He knows what circle this is, how much damage the circle does per second, and is fine. Also, in Lights Out, indeed. Why doesn't the S9 Plus support Extreme on HDR? It will, It will eventually. It will eventually. Right now, I don't think any phone or tablet supports without GFX tools, which I don't recommend you use because you're going to take, you're risking a 30-day suspension. Oof is staying outside the zone. He knows Zato is there. He knows somebody's there still. So with the stream delay, we haven't even gotten to where Oof just almost messed up the first aid kit. So no, stream sniping is going to be very hard. I'm a snake. Let's get some snakes in the chat. I died to full damage. That is unfortunate. Booty Camp, indeed, indeed. Let's get some love for Booty Camp in the chat for sure. That is what Rolex and the rest of the Lights Out calls it. I think Powerbang calls it that too. So if Powerbang calls it that, I think we're good to call it that too. That is funny though. So Oof is going to smoke his way to victory. No, he's going to nade his way to victory. He's cooking it for as long as he can. He's throwing... Oh no, it just went a little too fast. It went a little too soon, that nade, and now Zato's running. He's rushing him left side. Oof and Zato getting into it. Oof gets the better of him, better reaction time there, and is able to get the kill. So Oof is way outside the zone. He has probably a ton of meds though, I'd imagine, because Zato probably had some good gear too. Yeah, he has plenty of boost and meds, so he's going to have to watch though. When the next zone closes, it's going to start doing a lot of damage. Did Mr. Delightful die? I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm sorry if I missed it, man. Sorry if I missed it, but trying to be fair to everybody, trying to spectate everybody. Oof is starting to heal up. Overall, let's see who has the most kills right now. I think you did. So we'll watch Oof just get into the zone. John Wick has a kill. John Wick is still alive. You guys said John Wick was dead before. He's still alive. Oof has the most kills with 5. And now he's running into the zone. He's taking not too bad damage. The next zone is the one that does all the bad stuff. So next zone shifts hard northeast. That is going to be tough for Yobob and Scully PUBG, who is now firing at Yobob. He saw him there and was able to get the kill too, I think. Boss 76 with another nice kill. So Scully's just chilling. He got the elimination. It was a trade. And then here goes Major driving in. It's pretty late to drive. We've got a lot of players jockeying for position at the middle of the next circle, as to be expected. So where is our John Wick? He's over here. John Wick is over here, running into the compound. Cash Boy, who is pretty low. Zorax and LR8, who are occupying very similar compounds. Here comes John Wick. John Wick is pushing in. Let's check him out. John Wick gets the knock and the kill. Or actually, there's no knock because it's solo, but he gets the kill. John Wick with a good play there. Does he know there's an enemy ahead across, though? I don't know. 1+5T6 supports HDR, not a shout out. Thank you, Shafiq, for that. Does it support HDR in extreme, though? That is the question. Is Sleepy Guy back? Where is Sleepy Guy, guys? Let me know. iPhone X supports HDR. Yeah, it supports it, but it doesn't support HDR extreme, though. That's the problem. Extreme is 60 FPS. That's what we want. Oh, no. John Wick in trouble. Gets, that guy was trying to be a mannequin, and it did not work. So, you guys, let me know in the chat. Is there really, is that person back again? I don't want to just bounce around to everyone. But do we have Sleepy Person again? That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Here is Bick, who's running in. Cash Boy, who's still very low, doesn't have any healing items. Doesn't have any items at all. What was he doing? Doesn't have pants either. This person is pantless. And they don't have armor or a helmet or healing items or boost items or anything. Oh my gosh. Oh. And that is why you want armor. That is why you want armor, guys. Alright, so we are down to the final 21 people right now. Who is going to win that S9 phone? Here is player 4. Here's the one we were told to watch earlier. Let's watch for any suspicious play. Let's spectate him until he gets a kill or gets killed. Which will probably happen very soon because Carol is coming into the zone from booty camp. So here comes Carol running into the zone. And we're watching. We're watching. Also has to get into the zone. Going to be taking damage now. John Wick died of something. Oh no. Boss 76 hacks. Lots of people who are complaining. John Wick with a puppy dog. Oh no. Bick shoots General and gets the kill. The QBZ. Flame Che is shooting at Bick. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Flame Che is a bush. Not the Bushka, but a bush. He's hiding in the bush with a UMP without an extended. He's taking some painkillers. Good idea. It makes you faster. Ripon or Ripon. We also watched him in a past video. Oof. Oof. Just takes an oof. Down on the ground. Oof also has a tail just like weed. John Wick with another kill. John Wick is not dead yet, guys. Don't jinx him. He might get the phone tonight. He has been playing well. He's been competing well. He has a compound in the next zone, which is rotated to the east of the current one. Let's watch our player again, who Flame Che is actually just driving around. This player does not have any health hack, that's for sure. Again, we don't want to accuse people of hacking unless we know that they are, because otherwise it could just be a good player playing well. But if he was on fire or not taking damage, that does sound kind of suspicious. So either way, we'll watch him because I think there's going to be an engage between Flame Che, who's also a good player, and him. They're very, very close. He does not know he's up there. Flame Che certainly has the height advantage. All he has to do is look down there. He sees him. He's a bush. Does he want to give away his position? I don't know if he does. This will be a great nade opportunity. Flame Che hears Carol. Carol's close too. If he shoots this guy, Carol might get him. He's sandwiched right now. What does he do? He's not in the next zone either. This is going to get intense. Once I farted in public. Oh my gosh, Roy, thank you for admitting that. We certainly appreciate it. Spectate. Oh no. Flame Che gets killed by number 4 there with the Vector. Vector does a ton of damage short range. It does over 600 DPS. Now, did that alert Carol? Does Carol know where those shots were? Very close. Looking, but only sees a bush. Does not see number 4. Oh man, it's getting intense. Here's Oof, also taking up position behind the rock. Also outside the zone. Nice job, John Wick, getting another kill, by the way. As the zone starts to close in, zone is going to be closing in right now. This is the one you do not want to be outside of. This is the one that starts to do damage. We've got snakes. Guys, got to spam the snakes in the chat. And he dies. John Wick kills him. If he was hacking, he did a poor job. I think he's just a good player. John Wick is outside the compound, running further into the zone. And he is now a snake. He's now a snake with 9 kills. Oof is over here. That's going to be competition. Oof with 7 kills. Also a very good player. Lots of people who are left here. Oof taking heavy damage from John Wick. He's using a first aid kit. He's able to get behind the rock. He's not in the next zone, though, so he has to pop the first aid. He has to get further in. He knows there are people over there. He has enough first aid kits. He might try to tank the zone, but it's going to do 5%. 5% per second once this zone closes. This is the one that starts to kill you. And right pawn gets an angle on and unfortunately eliminates Oof, who goes Oof. Teddy bear outfit down. Now let's take a look at the next zone as we are down to 2 people left alive. John Wick and Boss. Boss dies to John Wick. We've got right pawn who's charging up the mountain, and John Wick who's behind a tree. Oh my gosh, it comes down to this. Both of these players were finalists in previous nights. Oh my goodness, who's going to bring home the Samsung S9 phone? There's a distractionary smoke. Whoever threw that, they are distracting. That is the point of that. That is to throw you off. But they know where they are. John Wick's rotating to the right. Right pawn getting ready to potentially nade the tree, or maybe he thinks John Wick's running that way too. He's throwing a smoke. This one's for real. John Wick is below, not the spot you want to be. You don't want to be down here. Right pawn has the high ground. John Wick, they can hear each other for sure. Right pawn's retreating through the smoke. Let's go ahead and just go up here and take a look perhaps at this angle, this upper angle. We got John Wick down here, right pawn on top. We've got a distraction smoke and a real smoke. Who is going to bring home the phone? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Number 4, no grass. Again, I don't know. Maybe, but John Wick killed him, so. Here we go. The zone's starting to close in. It's closing in really small, really short. It's not doing much. This is a zone you do not want to be outside of. I think it's 8% per second or 7% per second. The smokes fade. Here we go. John Wick versus right pawn. Who's going to get that S9 phone? Both of these guys, like I said, have played a great game. Right pawn with 5 kills. John Wick with double. Both of them have gotten to this point before. Will they make it? Who is going to take home the phone? Who is not going to succumb to the pressure? Right pawn's peeking the corner. John Wick is below. Again, right pawn is above. They're both in the next zone too. John Wick is coming up. He's coming up. He's getting ready to fire. They're firing at each other. Who's going to get it? John Wick, I think. Yes, John Wick with the QBZ. Congratulations. You're also see you in my custom rooms. Good player, conqueror player, 11 kills, definitely deserving. That was a rush. The last time we watched Weed get the phone yesterday, and that was a very tactical play. He watched 2 and 3 take each other out, took out number 2 when he was weak then. But John Wick just playing like a boss, getting some good long-range shots, some good close engagements, and outlasted right pawn. Congratulations to John Wick for the phone. You guys are saying right pawn has hacks? Well, guess what? Right pawn killed John Wick's puppy. No, I have stream snipers. There could be stream snipers, yes, but there's a 90-second delay. Right pawn had no angle. If he's hacking, he did a poor job because John Wick won. I know you guys can't see that yet because of the delay, but congratulations to John Wick. You played a great game. You have gotten to the finals, like I said, multiple times. A very good player, conqueror player, not surprised. And congratulations. Enjoy your new S9 phone. Make sure that you put it. How did Oof die? Oof died to somebody who was coming out from Paradise. He just had a bad angle, had to get into the zone, and got killed by somebody who had a higher who had high ground. So I'm watching it on the delay right now. John Wick landed some great shots, and Oof was behind a wall. How did he kill Oof? No, Oof died to somebody who was coming out of Paradise. They're trying to get out of Paradise, and unfortunately, Oof was behind a broken wall, but the other guy had a better angle on him. He was like up here, and, well, I can't show you on camera, but he was up here. The Oof was down here behind the broken wall, and he shot down at him as he was trying to go into the zone. So that's what happened there. There you go. There you go. Congratulations, John Wick. Everybody, right? People are still saying right pawn was hacking. He didn't win. Noobs call pro a hacker. Yeah, they're good players, guys. They're good players. Make sure you leave a like so we can do more of these in the future. are you going to stream on your channel? Probably going to go ahead and practice now for the Star Challenge. But will I be streaming on my channel soon? Yes. Maybe tomorrow even. So let me know. Guys, I will potentially... John Wick killed me behind a tree. Watch how he killed Boss 76. You guys can rewatch the stream if you want to. But John Wick is just a good player, guys. Sometimes there's nothing fishy about it. They're just good players. I mean, for example, if you drop Pyra in here, or you drop Bayo in here, or any of the good players from Lights Out, or Gangstars, or any of the top teams, they're going to wipe a bunch of people, and it's going to look suspicious maybe, but they're just really good players. So that's what happens. Yeah, definitely tweet Samsung too. Tweet Samsung to do more of these. If you guys want to see that, make sure that no grass hack through smoke, never missed a shot while prone. Yeah, if you guys think there's suspicious stuff, definitely let them know. John Wick survived through... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, indeed. John Wick's puppy also survived, I guess, because John Wick survived until the end. So congratulations to John Wick and his puppy for surviving and winning the phone. So make sure we will... Hopefully you got a screenshot, man. Otherwise, don't worry. There you go. Uh-oh. Error. Try again. That's unfortunately. Hey, Derek, answer this. What do you do to make sure that players... There is a 90-second delay to stop stream snipers. I will... Okay, so I'm sending this message right now. So when you guys hear me say that, take a look, scroll up through the chat, and you'll see how long the delay is. It's about 90 seconds. So that is what stops you. Stream. I already streamed for a couple hours today, and you can see blood spray, and yeah, I've been called a hacker, and I'm not good at the game. Sorry, Matt, for that. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I think we're good. Just gonna make sure that we are indeed good. If you guys want to watch more PUBG action, Seven Worlds Gaming has a tournament going on right now on Omelette for $500, I think, which is crazy. There's also the BCS tournament going on right now. So lots of fun stuff to watch for sure. Let's take a look over here at Seven Worlds. Let's see if we can find it on Omelette right now. Just waiting for, as always, I'm just waiting for PUBG Mobile to let me know that we are good to close out the stream. I'd imagine we were. We finished ahead of time again. We did it. We finished about 5 minutes ahead of time. So congratulations to schedules for working. So we were actually pretty close to what we wanted to do there. There is the Seven Worlds Gaming Tournaments. Somebody's trying to go for a drop, which is in the water. I don't want to show this just in case there's any copyright issues or whatever. But he's over on Omelette and doing a 35,000 people have already watched. $500 Sunday tournament sponsored by Omelette Arcade. So thank you again to Samsung for sponsoring this S9 giveaway, the solo chicken dinner event that you can see there right underneath my profile. My name is Derek G. If you guys don't know who I am, I make YouTube videos to help people get better at the game. Just have a good time, enjoy yourselves. My channel is Derek G on YouTube. It's pretty easy to find. Just search Derek G PUBG and you'll easily find it, or it's youtube.com/c/Derek G. I stream on it. I also stream on Twitch. I will link my Twitch right now. That way, let's see here. Here we go. There we go. We're trying to become an affiliate. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. We have lost it. Wait a minute. Let me see here if I can pull up my Twitch. Let's refresh this page. And then we'll go here. Like that. K3 Gaming, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Oh, no, wait. That was my live stream. Never mind. There we go. There's my... Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. Guys, that's wrong. Wait a minute. That's wrong. I didn't include the T. Oh, my gosh. We have to remove it. There we go. It's not removing. Wait a minute. Live stream. YT. There we go. Please watch how he kills Boss 76. We can watch it again. Hacker in the game. Yeah, that's what everybody says. Can you bunny hop in PUBG? Yes, you can. So thank you to everybody who was watching. And like I said, just going to make sure that we are good to close out the stream. I think we are. If we don't hear anything back. we don't hear anything back in the next minute or two, I think we will close it out there. But, Derek G, what's your in-game name? Oh, it's going to be hard to type, guys. It's going to be really hard to type because it's RKX Derek G, but the X is tough to get. You need an international keyboard, I think. It's a mess. How to win a Samsung S9. Support the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, so hopefully they do more of these and I can cast more of them in the future because it was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me. Sup, Derek. Oh my gosh. I will absolutely, Endernova. Thank you, Endernova, for the kind words, as always. It's fun to watch you. You played pretty well too, but unfortunately, got pushed there at the end. You're right, he did not take any damage. That could have been, guys. That could have been. I know what you're talking about. At the end there, John Wick was getting shot. You saw blood splatter, but you didn't see him go down. That is most likely that's most likely a server latency issue. So basically, it was showing blood splatter, but if you were watching, we weren't watching his view, but basically you wouldn't see any hit markers. So even though you saw blood splatter, because he wasn't where the server said he was because of latency, then it's going to show blood, but it's not going to show a hit marker. So it's not going to actually count. So that's generally what happens. So thank you, everybody. Came only for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love India. Thank you. Love all you guys. Thanks for the support. Hope to see you in the North America Finals. Indeed, you guys will see me there as I bump the mic in just another 3 weekends. 3 weekends from now. Look at the spray blood. Think his armor is fresh. Yeah, so spray blood doesn't mean hit marker. Yep, so I think we're good. We haven't got the word yet, but it is 10 o'clock. Streams are supposed to last for 2 hours, and I think we are good there, man. So, there we go. Again, my name's Derek G. Thank you for joining me for the Solo Chicken Dinner event, day 14, the final day. We gave away 14 S9 phones. Winners are going to get contacted. As I understand, the winners are going to get contacted after the event's done, so sometime hopefully this week. And then you'll be able to give your details, and you'll get that brand new phone. So congratulations to everybody who won. Everybody who didn't, like I said, support the stream, because hopefully we can do more of these in the future and I can cast them for you guys. So my name's Derek G. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you in a future video soon, or on a stream on my channel, youtube.com/c/DerekG, or over on Twitch, which I